Hello student, on this channel I have already uploaded a video of textual question of poem Childhood. So you can go and check it out there. And here today I have brought new question for you. New questions means we are doing extract based question which are of 3 to 4 marks. So you can go and read it and understand it. Read the extract given below and answer any two of the questions that follow. So here is the stanza. When did my childhood go? Was it the day I ceased to be 11? Was it the time I realized that hell and heaven could not be found in geography and therefore could not be? Was that the day? So here we have question number 1 from this extract. At what age does the poet think he lost his childhood? So we have here options. Option number 1 is after he crossed the age of 11. So which is the appropriate one? After he crossed the age of 12, after he crossed the age of 10, after he crossed the age of 9. So we here can refer the line number 2 from the same stanza we are working upon. Was it the day I ceased to be 11 means when he crossed the age of 11. Question number 2 is what did the poet realize? That the hell and heaven are geographical places, that hell and heaven are one and the same thing, that hell and heaven are not any geographical places, that hell and heaven are located on earth itself. So here you can refer line number 4, could not be found in geography. So the answer is the hell and heaven are not any geographical places. Question number 3 is in the extract means the same as discontinued. So the word realize mean when you realize something, therefore is used as for addition of any information. Ceased means discontinued, cease means stopped. So we came across in this extract the word cease, so here it is appropriate. Next question is read the extract given below and answer any two of the question that follow. When did my childhood go? Was it the time I realized that adults were not all they seemed to be? They talked of love and preached of love, but did not act so lovingly. Was that the day? So here question number 1 is who is my in the above lines? My refers to the poet Marcus Nathan. My refers to the poet's childhood. My refers to the poet's friend. My refers to the poet father. So here we came across that Marcus Nathan is telling all about his childhood. Question number 2 is why is I confused? Because I do not seem to understand when he lost his childhood. Because I could not search heaven and hell in geography. Because I is getting a lot of negative thoughts. Because I has lost his mind. So what is the appropriate answer? Why he is confused? So here we have option number 1. Because I do not seem to understand when I lost my childhood. And if we are going to write I, we have to change the pronouns, and if you are going to write these words like he lost his childhood, then you have to say in because he does not seem. Question number 3 is explain what did not act so lovingly. It means that children talk about love but their actions are not loving? No. It means that adults talk about love but their actions are not loving? Yes, it can be. It means that adults talk about love and their action reflect the same? No, we haven't read that. It means that children talk about love and their action reflect the same? No. So option number B is the correct one. It means that adults talk about love but their actions are not loving. Now we have the third extract given below and we have to answer any two of the questions that follow. It's not like that you have to follow the questions pattern here, but you can thoroughly study each and every extract so that you can get well with the understanding of the text. So here question number 1 is, explain my mind was really mine. It means that his mind was influenced by other. It means that his mind was not influenced by others. It means that his mind was influenced by his parents. It means that he was not confused. So here in this extract we got, when did my childhood go? Was it when I found my mind was really mine to use whichever way I chose, producing thoughts that were not those of other people but my own and mine alone. Was that the day? So it means that his mind was influenced by others. It cannot be was not influenced by other. It can be. So what did the poet realize? He realized that his mind belonged to his parents. He realized that his mind was controlled by his friends. He realized that his mind was controlled by his teacher. He realized that his mind was his and he had his own individuality. So the D part is the right one. Question number 3 is, the poet dash find an answer to his question. Did not, can, may. Did not find an answer to his question. It is like did find. Now we have another extract. Read the extract given below and answer any two of the questions that follow. Where did my childhood go? It went to some forgotten place that's hidden in an infant's face. That's all I know. So question number 1 from this extract is, where did the poet's childhood go? It went to an unknown place. It went to some forgotten or unknown place. It went to a known place. It went to the poet's native place. It's like forgotten. Option B is the correct one. Where does the poet think that his childhood is hidden? He thinks that he is hidden in cat's face. He thinks that it is hidden in boy's face. He thinks that it is hidden in infant face. So this is the correct answer. Third one. The present tense of forgotten is forgot, forgets, forget, forgets. It's forget. Option C. So here we have question. What question does the poet ask again and again in this poem? In this poem, the poet is really confused. He asks the question again and again, when did my childhood go? Question number 2 is, the poet has discussed two stages of life, childhood and adulthood. How do we differentiate one from another? Childhood has been considered by the poet as a blissful period in one's life, where a child trusts everyone. Adulthood is marked by rational and creative thoughts, ability to perceive and differentiate the learn new things. In this stage of life, one also learns to be double-faced and crafty. So it is appropriate here that the childhood is considered a very okay. In this question we discussed about childhood and adulthood. These are the two stages of life. Childhood is marked by a very pious or very blissful period in one's life, where a child is able to understand that everyone is like his mother and everyone is like his father, but it's not so, and it is only understood by him or her when they are in their adulthood stage, or we can say that after passing some stages of life they realize that the mother or the father is only one entity and no another one can be like them. So here question number 3 is, what did the poet realize when he crossed the age of 11 years? When the poet crossed the age of 11 years, he realized that he had lost his childhood and had developed a mind of his own. He found out non-existence of hell and heaven. Yes, we got it in the poem that there is non-existence of hell and heaven. It just like the childhood has gone to some forgotten places, or it can be found in any of infant phase. It can be found in any infant's face. How did the poet conclude that hell and heaven were imaginary place? When he realized that these are the imaginary places, because geography book doesn't contain names of places like hell and heaven. So then he realized that They are the imaginary one. How did adult seem to be the poet when he was a child? As a child, the poet considered all the adult as an epitome of love and sincerity. He believed that their love was true and they were ready to do anything for their loved one. Bring out the hypocrisy that adults exhibit with regard to love. As the poet grew up, he could make out the double standard followed by adults. He realized that though adults preached of love and talked of love, their behavior was totally different and full of manipulation. They were all hypocrites who will behave differently from the way they talked. So here we talked about adult, how they are double faced. They show something else and they do something else, and it can be seen from their behavior that they show that they are the loved one, but they don't have that much of love. So a child can get all these things when he passes the stages of life. Next question is, what did the poet notice about independent thinking? How important was the discovery? The poet discovered that he was different from others and could think independently. He could have his own opinion without getting influenced by anyone else. This discovery was very important to him as it revealed to him his ability for independent thinking and decision taking. What is the poet trying to convey when he says that childhood is hidden in an infant face? The poet says an infant is really innocent as it trusts everyone and does not try to fool others. The poet brings out this fact by contrasting it with the behavior of adults who became manipulative and they are hypocrites. As a person develops rational thoughts, like childlike innocence fades away. So here we talked about that how his childhood is hidden in an infant face. It is very genuinely said here or told here by the poet Marcus Nathan that an infant is really innocent as he trusts everyone and he does not try to fool others, and it is the work or it is done by the people of double face or having double standard in their lives. So the poet brings out this fact by contrasting it with the behavior of adult. So poet has used two figures here. One is infant and another is adult. So adult can do each and everything which a child cannot do. A child loves other with his with his heart, open heart, but an adult, they are very self-centered. They are having double standards, double face, double personality. So all these things can be said that all things are truly depicting the picture. So next question, according to Marcus Nathan, when does the child become an adult? Becoming an adult is a complex process which is associated with physical, mental and social development. Obviously, yes, a child becomes an adult when he is able to live his own life and take care of his own responsibilities individually. He also develops his own thought process using which he can form his own beliefs and opinion. So all these things are very true according to the situation, and the complexity of the question is, here we got that a child become an adult when he realize the rationality, the individuality, the physical and mental and social development of his own, and he can take care of his own responsibilities individually. When he realizes that his thought process is his own only and he is independent to think anything for his well-being, for her well-being. So it is like whatever we have read over here is all correct. So I hope so you will read and you will watch, you will listen, you will get each and everything clear. So thank you everyone for listening patiently. Be with us.